Disturbing facts that will probably disturb you even if you're not easily disturbed. Part 40. The word muscle comes from the Latin word musculus, which means little mouse. The term was used because muscles were thought to look like mice moving under the skin. Sounds like a hell of a leg cramp. When I get Charlie horses in the middle of the night, it does feel like mice are running around underneath my skin. Mice that are on fire. The Olympic Village of the 1980 Winter Games, held in Lake Placid, became a federal prison. Wasn't that also like a scary movie? Due to a dysfunction of the ABCCI gene, the majority of Asians have significantly less body odor than other populations. There's almost 3 billion living people that have never used the internet. Sometimes I feel like just completely opting out of the internet might have been the best route, honestly, but it's too late. We're in too deep. Cause I'm in too deep and I'm trying to... The shade of semen naturally changes over the course of a man's life. Does it mean like old men have like gray semen? This is the mask that Edward Paisnell, aka the Beast of Jersey, wore when attacking his victims. That would scare me so bad you wouldn't even have to like me. I would die from a heart attack. Kenneth Allen McDuff was sentenced to death for a triple homicide in 1966. After being paroled in 1989, he went on to murder at least 5 women before being caught and sentenced to death for a second time. People don't change. 2 brothers went missing from their village 3 days apart. After investigations, they were found to be killed by a woman they had repeatedly sexually assaulted. Justice. The skull of a woman found in 1986 has been identified via DNA analysis. She is Donna Lass, the nurse who disappeared in 1970 and whom some investigators had classified as a potential victim of the Zodiac Killer. Carl Harold, aka the most hated man on Reddit, was a computer programmer who was actually somewhat of a celebrity on Reddit. He was often providing advice to other Redditors regarding computer programming, and he even won Redditor of the Day. Until in 2013, Carl and his romantic partner Charles were arrested and charged with making child porn of Carl's own son and many other pedophilic crimes. He locked up his son in his basement, started to sexually abuse him, and posted videos of the abuse online. There is an epidemic of adult children killing their parents in New York City. Hayam Cohen is a Texas man who posed as Hasid, which is a member of a Jewish sect of the 2nd century BC, opposed to Hellenism and devoted to the strict observance of the ritual law. He was charged with sex crimes against his 9 adopted sons, one of whom was 22 years old and was also convicted of sexual assault of his brother. Children are a product of their environment. Only about 9% of the US population and 2% of the entire world have green eyes. It is the rarest eye color. They are a genetic mutation that results in lower levels of melanin in the iris than other eye colors. The lack of melanin causes more light to scatter, which gives the eyes their green appearance. Some say that as humans moved away from the equator, they no longer needed as much melanin to protect their eyes, which allow genetic mutations for lighter eye colors to survive. Studies show that people with green eyes are actually quite a bit more prone to a type of eye cancer. I am the 2%. Thanks for watching.